Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Road Builder YouTube channel. Today we're starting something insane, something I've wanted to do for a while for a few reasons. Guys, today we're starting the Fantasy Vibe Stylized Showcase build, okay? So the goal of this build is to be the best build that I've ever created on Roblox and to learn Substance Painter, guys. Now, I've had this program for a good bit of time and still feel like I know absolutely nothing. So, in this series, it'll probably start with us doing one asset per video because I have to learn Substance Painter still. And then, towards the end of the series, we'll start using this massive asset pack that we've created to build an insane stylized map, guys. This is definitely going to be the hardest project by far that I've ever partaken in, but you know what? I'm excited. I am very excited. So to start it off, let's think of our first asset. Alright guys, so since this is going to be fantasy, let me grab my snipping tool and just kind of draw something out real quick. I'm thinking a witch cauldron, okay, something like that. Perfect. With chains, okay, connecting to 3 stakes in the ground, like this. And then one will go out the back. Perfect. I'm not a great artist, but I think you guys get the point. And we're gonna go just like this, and then maybe a fire pit of rocks under it, like that, guys. So this will be my first asset, guys. Some sort of floating witch's cauldron. Well, it's not floating, it's held up by chains, but I think it'll be sick. So we'll start with the 3D model portion of this. First things first, I want to grab a mesh. Let's go with a cylinder, move this down, let's say to 24 sides. I still want it to be very rounded, just a little bit, not as much. Alright, we'll grab this, we could probably line that up. It is lined up, nice. E and S, perfect, and then we'll extrude this, nice. Let's grab this bottom face and bevel. We'll go something like this, guys. And I think this lip up here can be a little bit shorter. So let's scale this in. Something like that. Now up here, of course, we want to inset and drop it in. I think I'm going to go to the top right here. Just so I can make this top thing like a color. We're going to shade smooth and auto smooth just to make it look a little bit better for us. And another thing I think I want to do is make this a little bit shorter. So we're going to just decrease that top there. Yeah, I think that's a good shape for our cauldron. Up next, we need to build our little pillars. For these, I want to do cubes or squares, whatever you want to call it. And let's make them about yay thick. As Z, scale it up. I don't want them like super massive, just big enough. Or should I make these round? I think I'm going to make them round instead, guys. I think that'll be a lot better. And you already know I'm going to hit up my bro Eternity because they are just goated when it comes to Substance Painter and Substance Designer, which I don't have that program yet. But these guys are super talented, and I feel like I'll be asking for their help quite a bit. Let's go maybe around this size, I think. Move it out here. We're going to put one of them in the middle right there and one over here. Now this middle one, we will move out to here. And they are an even distance. I guess I should fully model it first, not just put placeholders. All right, so I think this is my basic shape. I do think I need it a little bit more stubby, so we're gonna scale it on the Z-axis and then scale it up a little bit. Ooh, maybe not that much. Or here, we'll go wireframe, edit mode, grab these faces, drag them up, and then we'll grab these ones and drag them down a little bit. No, wait, nope. Just these ones and drag them down a little bit. Something like that. I feel like that works. Now let's paste them all around, just like that. Now what we want to do is connect a chain from here to the cauldron on each one. Alright guys, so I think the model itself is done. I didn't do the fireplace at the bottom just because I don't know how Substance Painter works and I don't know how much of a trouble I'm going to have in it. But I'm pretty sure I need to join all of these together, like so. And I guess we just gotta import it to Substance Painter and hope for the best. I was most definitely not ready for export. I hit up Eternity and they were like, hey, you need to unwrap that boy. So I learned a lot already in this video, and that's gonna be the best part about this series, is how much I'll personally be learning. So check it out. We had to mark our seams wherever we thought it should get cut, and the goal is to make everything flat so you have more room to texture. Our chain is super low up here because it doesn't need the biggest quality. The wood pillars are going to have a lot more quality, so I have them as a bigger section of this. Now I can export the model and take it into Substance, and I'll just I don't know, dudes. I'll probably just see you when I get closer to done texturing it, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'ma just try my best. Alright guys, after a painstaking process and tons of help from Eternity, here's what we got for our cauldron. I think it turned out really sick. Here's our wood, which is probably like, I'm sorry, I'm still like getting used to like all these controls in here. It's a little bit different, but here's the wood, which I think turned out pretty sick. We did basically the same thing and then made it more of a radial cylinder circle project thing on the top to give us this other effect. And then of course we changed the colors, got some cool metals going on. We just used the same for the chain as this, because why not? And then our cauldron as well looks pretty dope. Let's go over to like a side with some lighting on it, and you can see everything right there. Let me take it into Blender, remodel the rest of it, because I did it like this just so it's easier, but now I need to model the chain back and put these on 3 sides. Alright, back in Blender, and here it is, guys. I actually really like how this thing turned out. I'm gonna take it into Studio and see how it looks in just a second. But man, I'm so excited for this series and everything that I'm gonna learn. Oh, let's hop into Studio. Oh man, does this thing look awesome. I was gonna add a neon part on the top, but I don't think it's necessary considering how vibrant the green is from the texture. So all I did was added a few particles into here. I have a bubbles particle and then poison and poison sparkles. The sparkles, as you can see, are these little like kind of squares that kind of float around. And then the poison, you can't see that great, but it is definitely there. And of course, if it was nighttime, I mean, you could see it quite a bit better. Looks very reactive, very nice. And I really do like how this turned out. So guys, this is the first asset of the Stylized Asset series. And at the end, we'll build a map with all the assets that we've made. Go ahead and comment down below what you think the next asset I should try is. And I'm definitely down to give it a go to the most liked comment. That is going to wrap it up for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.